Hello, everyone. How are you all tonight? Hope you are doing good. Let's check on things, get things going. Let's see. We need to share this out, of course. I guess we'll share it out on the one, the only, the Twitter sphere. Let's copy. Let's see. Lines. Okay, so Discord. There we go. And yeah, post. We need to post on the lines. And post on Discord in After Dark. There we go. Okay, so let's take that off. How is everyone? Oh, you know what? We need to go into Discord and go into the on-air room too. And then we also need to make sure we're listening to our speakers, or our headphones, not our speakers. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's see. We don't have any pictures up. Jeez. Let's see. Slug. Live drawing reference. So nobody's here yet. I'd say how is everybody doing, but like I said, nobody's here yet. Hey, I am good. Oh, okay. Well, Timothy is here. The Timothy is here. What's up, Mr. Timothy? Damn, Skippy. Skippy you. Skippy, Skippy. Double G. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're seeing the thing. Okay, so I'm just bringing up some reference. So I should, Timothy, have that stuff done by the end of the week. Like, if you want to, let's see. You want to see it where I am? Oh, that Flip Studio. So I just got a little bit more to do on this panel to put in all some of the lines and the lights. I might have to fill in a couple some black there. I think there might be a couple other places I need to fill a little blacks maybe on this panel. But I think I got it all. Oh, and I need to do these lines here. And of course I need to do the big panel. Okay, so let's bring up our pictures. So how do you like Timothy? Hey Joshua. Not much. Starting to draw away on my character here. I guess the yes is been for both wanting to have seen and liking what you had seen. What's up with you, Joshua? Nothing much. Oh, that's good, I guess. uh, okay, we got the. Rick, show Joshua Melvin 3 pages. I guess I can do that. Hey, E, you're gonna love this. It has to be 10 times more dope than even the book. Hey, Eagle. Okay, Clip Studio. Well, this is page 3. I've mostly inked it. I guess you want to show off pages 1 and 2 as well. Do I have pages 1 and 2 up? No, I don't think I do. Okay. Folder. There's folder for that. Okay. What page is it? Oh, they're not loaded up. I've got pages 1, 2, and 3. There's page 1. Page 3. Or I mean page 2, sorry. Page 3. And I don't think you've got anything beyond page 4 yet. There's page 4. I haven't started, well, I barely started inking yet. Now this page, I think, is going to take a while to ink. I've taken too long on what we have been doing. I'd like to ink it on Saturdays. For sure, that way. What have I done so far on this page? There's what I've done so far on this page for inking. Because the only reason this is going to take so long, I think, is because there's so much detail. Especially when you get into like these trees, even these rocks. Well, in November we'll kick it up a notch because Melbourne 2 pages should be all paid for and done. Oh, that's good. Yeah, there is a nice lot of detail on this page. The question is, we can do most of this black, but I think he's tried to make it look a little different for the way shading in the background. Do you want any sort of gray scale on this? And that's what I really never asked, whether you wanted any sort of gray scale. For the inking. Especially, you know, this would just all end up a lot of blacks. Well, we can see. I'll get it done in blacks, and then see how you like it like that, and I should be able to grayscale it. I think I've got the original stuff, so that's, you know. Well, back to the Slug character, yeah. Yeah, Rick has many hats, don't you know? Rick, didn't know you were a professional inker. I think I've sort of become one, Joshua. I was not. It's not. It wasn't something I was looking for. Timothy just asked, and I was like, sort of taken back. A good way, I guess. You know, just To me, it came out of left field. Maybe right. I did a little bit of a yeah. I before I had committed to anything myself and whatever I said, hey, give me a couple pages, let me ink them up, see what you think. That way you know what you're getting and you like what you're getting. You know, you don't want to suddenly hire me and I do a crappy job. It almost makes me want to ink one of the books next time around. But I'm going to have too big of a job on the 3-book one, just coloring all 3. Yeah, well, after I get done Canadian Shield #2, Snowdrift #1, the next campaign most likely is going to be Canadian Shield #3, Snowdrift #2, and Flame #1. And it almost makes me want to just hire a penciler and I do the inking. But, like I said, oh, think of it. You could be creator, writer, inker, and colors for your projects. What if you discover that inking is your true talent and become a full-time inkist? Inker is what I think you're looking for. That leaves only editor and pencils left. Well, I'm sort of editor. Yeah, I probably need somebody to edit um, vocab and all that stuff, sort of stuff. Make sure all my spelling's correct and all that sort of thing. But yeah, as I was saying, I'd rather have somebody doing all inking and penciling and inking the books and just me coloring them. And then I'd even prefer maybe, if I can afford it, a colorist. Yeah, it would save me cash for sure, Timothy. But would it save me time? writing's pretty much been done on all the books. I have to write up some pages for Snowdrift number 2 because they've been lost. But on those 3 books, I think all the writing's pretty much been done. Or will have been done before the projects are even drawn up, ready to be drawn up. And yes, okay, you're saying yes, it would save me time? Well, it could for maybe somebody like Crespo, but Dillard's been getting pages done with the rate that I'm paying him. Like, he can get, I don't know, 3 or 4 pages done a day. But then again, we've got a lot of stuff done ahead of time too. So that, I think that helps. We've got the thumbnails done ahead of time. Okay. I can't seem to get this foreshortened right. Good, Rick. What? What's good? Yeah, so it all depends on who your artist is. Sometimes you can get pages done, they can get done quickly. Now, this isn't, Dillard's. It's great work by Dillard, obviously, but it is not, his creme de la creme work. Hello? Anybody there? Yeah, and of course, if anybody wants to come on, remember the Discord is always open for the on air. So yeah, hopefully, and the great, hopefully, when I do my next campaign, or not my next campaign, but my hopefully with my next campaign of Snowdrift and thing, I get enough money to pay for all, Canadian Shield 3, Snowdrift 2, and Flame 1 all to be done at the same time to be drawn up. Because that would be cool. I might even be starting to pay for pages to be done on them beforehand, before my campaign starts. I might have the money to do so. And Eagle says he's watching. So, yeah, everybody make sure you're signed up for Rumble. Tomorrow we have high noon on Rumble. We will be coloring up the Canadian Shield issue 2. So what are you up to, Eagle? Besides, I don't think Eagles are usually that close to do that. I'm playing Mecha Warrior 5 and listening to your stream. Okay. Well, there's not much to apparently listen to, eh? um. Oh, anybody see any of the trailers from over the weekend? Not Mecha. For the upcoming DC stuff, I saw a double wide. Yeah, the DC fandom trailers. Batman looks like it could be really good. What about the Suicide game? Suicide Squad versus the Justice League video game. That looked pretty good. Or the Legion of Super Pets. The Batman looks like it could be really good. Yeah, the Flash one I'm not sure about, or the Aquaman one. Looks like there's going to be a lot of, well, especially in the Aquaman, looks like there's going to be a bunch of political nonsense crap in it. Oh, the Shazam one, or the Black Adam one, too, look good. Oh, and possibly it looks like there might be some identity politics in the Shazam 2, I think. Or if I'm remembering the trailers right. Maybe I'm remembering them wrong. I don't know. Black Adam killing that guy like Mortal Kombat fatality was cool. I was hoping to see some gameplay for the games. Yeah. There was only two games put out, right? You're shown the Justice League and Gotham Knights. I also want to get a PlayStation 5. Other than the trailers, the fandom stream had a lot of woke cringe. Yeah, I can believe that. I wasn't talking so much about the stream itself. I was just more talking about the trailers for, the games and the movies. Yeah, I thought they would announce Injustice 3, but I guess not. Yeah, I heard rumors that was going to be a thing. Injustice 3. Oh, have you watched the Injustice movie yet? Joshua, are you planning on it? I wasn't planning on watching it. Yeah. It's. I'd say it's pretty much. It's nothing like. Well, it's got the major tie-in that Joker kills or Superman accidentally kills Lois because of the Joker and all that. But it doesn't do the whole 5 years later thing. I was waiting for that. Oh, spoilers. I'm not usually one for spoilers, but I didn't. I just said sort of what's not in it. I never said too much about what was in it. Or anybody watch the Long Halloween? Both parts? I heard it was about the beginning of the story, like in the comics. Yeah, but in the comics they do the whole 5 years. They basically bring Superman starting to do his regime and pretty much does it, but nowhere near on the scale that he does in the comics or the game. And they take him down beforehand before he can get. Why would I watch the Long Halloween? I don't know. Something to do? Like Batman the Long Halloween is what, of course, I mean. I think Booster said that the Long Halloween movies are good, but I don't know. Yeah, they weren't too bad. I watched both of them about a week ago. I don't care what Batman has. I'm just trying to make some sort of conversation here. Yeah, I know. Well, you are, but you're not. Because you probably don't really care about Batman. Fat Man! Fat Man! Joshua, get on and talk to Rick. No, I don't think I will. Well, you could always do that, Eagle. I know you're. Mic does not work. I'm playing Mecha Warrior 5, not after what DC has said. Yeah. About not hiring Comicsgate people? Or most likely not. Joshua has an excuse. Yes, he does. He has an excuse everybody has. They just don't want to. Or blacklisting those who work with CG. Yeah, well, the thing is that they don't get it. 90% or more of the people that are working with CG or doing something quote unquote CG, well, probably half the people they would know are actually CG unless they said. Like, I consider myself CG and I've said it, but I don't go shouting it from the rooftops. So they probably never know from me. Not that I'm hiring any of these big guys to do this because I don't have the money. And most of the ones that are, quote unquote CG who have the money to hire somebody like that, they're most likely not hiring somebody. I know there's been a couple people like Doug hire, like somebody for his cover or all that when he was quote unquote CG or whatever. Doug Tenaple, that is. Oh, well, I guess Rick will never get to draw a Batman comic. Hey, Joshua, I can always draw fan fiction. I just won't get paid by DC. But do I care? Not really. Right now, they're just making it easier for me to move in on their turf. And by that, make the, Cross Comics a whole new. Make Cross Comics the household name and everybody, want to do movies of, like Cross Comics characters. Yeah. Canadian Shield is the new Superman. You should draw a Batman versus Superman fan fiction comic and sell it on Indiegogo. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't do that. I'd get in a lot of trouble. Yeah, you won't get in trouble if they don't find out. And how do you think they wouldn't find out, Joshua? And second of all, Indiegogo wouldn't let it happen because I do believe they would. They do know Batman is like a DC character, and you sort of sign a thing saying that you're not purposely infringing on somebody else's copyrights and that sort of thing. Who's Batman? Just not put, just put not before all the names. Not Batman, but have it look like Batman. Or the Superman. Just call Batman Canadian Bat. Well, technic or something. Well, I am. That could be part of a crossover for my Canadian verse if you remember me doing that all quite some time back. Of course, I'd probably have to change it a lot. Let's see. I do have my Bat guy though. Horror. Where did I put my Canadian verse characters? I thought they would have been all in here. Rick, from what Elric tells me, the guy who created The Rocketeer bought the Shadow into his comics even though he didn't have the rights. Just be creative. Oh, yeah. DC and Marvel do it all the time. I'm not saying I couldn't be creative. Oh, heck. I probably have 2 or 3 different ways that I already could do it. Like my Canadian verse, where I basically take DC and Marvel characters and make them Canadian. Oh, let's see. Well, who do we have? We have my character. Wasn't there a comic called Wrong Earth that basically did a Batman story? I'm not sure. Just want to do the color, get the colored version of this character. So we still got the feet to do here. Why does this lady not look like a slug? Well, it depends what you're thinking of for slug. First of all, Joshua. For me, I didn't want to go with the animal version of slug, to which most people would think of, which would probably be like a snail, which is what you're probably thinking of. I went with slug as in, the slug from a gun. You know, bullets, I believe, are called, I think it's bullets that are called slugs. So here's a bat guy of mine. Not drawing up the best there, but that was our first easy look version. Let's see what none of these come up better. Oh, there we go. I have this. This is Bat Guy. He's just dressing up as his version of a bat-themed superhero from a comic book in which he reads in his universe, and you see him at the convention. The Bat Guy comics, I guess, that he reads. Bat Jesus. Do you even see? Yeah, you did. Okay, so on that. Oh, there we go. Da 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 da, Bat Jesus! And no, I don't think it'd work. I don't think it'd fly. Yeah, I've already written several scripts with her in. So I think people think you're gonna like her, or especially when you read her in. Do, 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 do. So what else is going on for people? Anything? Not really. Well, Well, not much is really going on, I would seem. So pretty much got my drawing done. I'll be coloring up Canadian Shield 2 tomorrow on Rumble. And let's see, of course, Thursday I'll be coloring this up over on Odyssey, and then we'll be back here on Friday for high noon. We'll be on Rumble tomorrow at noon as well. And we'll be coloring up some more Snowdrift. So I guess that'll be it for now. Short night with nothing going on, nobody here to talk with. So I guess bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Hopefully to see you tomorrow. You've only been streaming 2 minutes. I've been streaming like an hour and 13 minutes. And you think you need to refresh, Timothy. Okay, later all. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all.